Hillary Clinton's campaign is returning thousands of dollars in donations tied to what may be one of the largest straw donor schemes ever uncovered. It involves a small law firm that has given money to many top Democrats, including Senator Elizabeth Warren, Senate Minority Leader Harry Reid, and President Obama. The program was exposed by the Center for Responsive Politics. That's the same team from the Boston Globe featured in the movie Spotlight. Tony DeCopel is outside the law firm's office in Boston. Tony, good morning.
Good morning. The Thornton Law Firm is far from a household name, but for years, Democratic politicians walked through these doors behind me and reliably walked out with a haul of checks, often worth tens of thousands of dollars. The Thornton Law Firm has just 10 partners, but dollar for dollar, it's one of the nation's biggest political donors. According to the firm's own documents, leaked by a whistleblower, days or even hours after making these donations, partners received money matching the amount they gave.
Once the law firm knew that we had these records, they didn't deny that this was the case.
Scott Allen is the Globe Spotlight editor. So hundreds and hundreds of times, a lawyer would donate money to a candidate or a political party and then almost immediately be given back that very same sum.
That is correct. If you give a donation and then somebody else reimburses you for the donation, that is a clear violation of the spirit and the letter of the law at the federal and state levels.
Federal law limits partnerships like the Thornton Law Firm to a maximum donation of $2,700 per candidate. But campaign finance watchdogs say the firm used its individual partners as straw donors, allowing it to funnel money to campaigns well above that legal limit.
Straw donor reimbursement systems are something that both the FEC and the Department of Justice take very seriously, and people have gone to jail for this.
The Spotlight team and the Center for Responsive Politics looked at donations from 3 of the firm's partners from 2010 to 2014. The trio and one of their wives gave $1.6 million, mostly to Democrats. Over the same period, they received $1.4 million back in bonuses. A Thornton spokesperson said the donations are legal because they came out of each partner's ownership stake in the firm. In other words, they paid with their own money. It was a voluntary program which only involved equity partners and their own personal after-tax money to make donations, the firm said in a statement. Through its employees, the firm gave to Democrats running in some of this year's most hotly contested races, ones that could determine control of the U.S. Senate. It's a lot of money.
It is a lot of money.
Massachusetts Republicans are calling for an investigation.
In the end, it's about restoring integrity to a process that folks are already extremely wary of.
How confident are you that this is an isolated program, that only Thornton does it?
I am not confident at all. We've had a number of parties coming forward to us saying, hey, they do this at our place too. So the issue is always, can you prove it?
And CBS This Morning has learned that the nonpartisan Campaign Legal Center will file a complaint with the Federal Election Commission later today. In the meantime, Senator Elizabeth Warren, who has received nearly $130,000 from this law firm since 2007, told the Boston Globe she won't return any of the money until investigators find that the donations were illegal. Nora?
Fascinating, Tony. Wow. And the plot thickens. The story continues. The story continues.